Hello, everyone. Hello, Ban, Unicorn Boss, uh, Mihaela, Anna, Right Place, Wrong Person, CR, San, Celine. How is everyone doing? The title of the live is very funny. I mean, yeah, I wanted to talk about BTS's magazine covers, but I'm not a fashion expert. I'm not an expert of visuals or stuff like that, but I still want to do it because one of my favorite things to do is um judge fashion even though I don't know anything about fashion. Not just fashion, but visuals and magazine covers and album covers and all of that. So, Bora, I have a bio exam and I'm not ready. You have to study. I mean, I don't know why, but I've always done pretty well on exams. Well, I guess I know why. I I study like I don't know. I feel like I'm good at studying for exams. So, yeah, you have to study. Bora, did you get something wrong again? Jin is going on the Tonight Show. Yes. I got another thing wrong. And at this point, I'm going to do a list, I think, for one of the live streams. I think it will be fun to talk about every single prediction that was completely wrong. Like, I think BTS is not going to do something and they end up doing it. Actually, I have it right here. Because I genuinely cannot believe, like, every single time that I think something is mostly about things that are not going to happen. Um, I genuinely thought that there was no way that Jin was going to go again in a year. I mean, the last time he went to Jimmy Fallon's show was 6 months ago, and I said there's just no way that he's coming back already, and he's going back. I just cannot believe this. It's crazy. This is the video. I mean, he's looking at the teaser just like all of us.
Echo, echo, echo. Hello?
I just, I just, I just need to know who comes up with these ideas because they're always so obvious but kind of funny at the same way, at the same time. Like this is about Echo, and I remember with Golden, like Jimmy became literally golden. Who is coming up with these ideas? Who is coming up with these ideas? Because they're so silly, they are so unserious. I bet it's Jimmy. You know what? At this point, I believe so because like it's so on the nose, like it's so obvious. I don't know. I find it funny. Also, I like the August D Sugar um clip, like the teaser clip, because it was like Suga is one person, August D is another person, and Jimmy is trying to talk to both of them. I don't know, like I thought that was a cool idea, but every single other idea, like I'm not criticizing it like in a harsh way. This is just like all jokes, you know? But it's like who is coming up with these ideas that are very like obvious? I don't know, they are kind of funny either way.
Anybody there?
Hello. 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 Hi, Jimmy. Yes, who's calling back?
Jin? Jin?
Yes, can I have a 7-piece chicken meal?
Also, another thing that I've noticed is that for the other teasers, I feel like the BTS members were present there with Jimmy doing some kind of skit. But I believe Jin is not in the US, so I believe he just sent like an audio. So he's working with that. Or I guess the Tonight Show is working with that, with just an audio. Because the other times, the BTS members were present. They were there to do like a skit with Jimmy. 7-piece chicken meal. Yes, it's always seven.
With a Diet Coke?
Are you still talking to me?
Actually make your Coke.
Good choice.
Oh, Jimmy! I'll be back May 21st. See you soon.
So May 21st, that is Wednesday, I believe, in exactly 1 week. So I don't care what anyone says. This is one of my favorite promotions for BTS to do. I feel like Jimmy gets BTS. Like he's not a corny interviewer. Like I have to say it because some other times it's like I don't know, like the same questions, and even if it's like very unique questions, it gets like a little boring. I feel like Jimmy Fallon that's interviews BTS in a way that is kind of accessible to new audiences and at the same time entertaining because they whenever someone interviews BTS, most of the times I watch the interviews because I like BTS. In the case of Jimmy Fallon's show, um, I watch those interviews because of BTS, but I don't know. I feel like Jimmy makes it fun. He has fun questions and he brings pictures and he talks about the live streams on Weavers and I don't know, like fun pictures from the military. And I don't know, he always comes up with fun questions. Maybe it's his team, but um, still, it's like fun questions because when BTS also went to some other um, late night shows with other people, the questions are still kind of like the same. Like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? um, that kind of stuff. Like, it's so obvious, but I don't know. Which American artist do you want to collaborate with? Yes, it's always the same. But I remember when Jimmy Fallon interviewed BTS during COVID, that was also very fun because I believe he asked them about the fight that Jimin and Taeyong had. They also asked them. He also asked them how they were when they were in high school and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like it's fun. It's entertaining. Marce, you don't like the interviews? It's okay. If you don't like Jimmy Fallon, it's okay. Um, I just think that it's fun. Maybe Jen could try Kelly Clarkson show. So I believe J-Hope was supposed to be on the Kelly Clarkson show, and then he had to cancel last moment because Kelly had to cancel or something like that. Am I wrong? I think it was J-Hope. J-Hope was supposed to go to J-Hope was supposed to go to the Kelly Clarkson show, and then Kelly was not able to be there. Yeah, she had a family emergency. So there was another host, I believe. So J Hope in the end didn't go. I have a very, you can tell me that I'm wrong. You can tell me that um, my perception is wrong or it's okay. This is just like a random thought and maybe I'm going to change my mind. I feel like the Kelly Clarkson show, I like her as an interviewer. I like her as a person. I like her as a personality. I think she's very entertaining. She's very fun. But for some reason, I just don't get her show. Like, I give it a try many times. There are a lot of cool people who go there as well. And sometimes I'm curious. So I gave her show a try. It's just that it's just not my thing. I just can't. Even when people that I'm interested in, like people that I follow, go to the Kelly Clarkson show, I don't know. Like I don't know if it's maybe because it's like a morning show. I don't know what it is about her show. I like her, but I don't like her show. So when J-Hope canceled, I was like, I'm okay with that. I was okay with J-Hope not going to the Kelly Clarkson show, to be honest. And if BTS ever wants to go, and once again, my predictions are all wrong. Like I said, there's no way that Jin is going to go again to the Jimmy Fallon show 6 months after he already went. I was completely wrong. He ended up going again. He's going to go again. So maybe in the end, BTS is going to go to the Kelly Clarkson show, or maybe a member of BTS going to the Kelly Clarkson show. I just I'm not excited for it. I'm like, okay, I guess another promotion, I think. But again, it's nothing against Kelly Clarkson. Amanda, I like Kelly Clarkson and her music. She's very down to earth and she makes her guests feel welcome. Yes, I that is why I wanted to give her show a try. I watched the clips on social media and then I was like, okay, I want to see the full interview. I think it's maybe the format of her show. The thing that I don't like. It's kind of boring. Like I don't know. I maybe I'm being too harsh. I don't know. And maybe I'm going to change my mind because I change my mind about a lot of things. And this is not a serious opinion. I don't have nothing against her. Conan would have been great. I hate that Conan's show doesn't exist anymore because it would have been awesome. You're such a great speaker, Bora. I completely disagree. I love writing because I get to think about my sentences and rewrite them and correct them and edit them again and again. Sometimes when I speak, I'm like, what was I talking about? What am I trying to say? But thank you. Hi, SK. You're saying hi. And to have that interaction with Conan after Hobie called him Corton. Corton. Yes, that would have been hilarious. I like the Conan show as a show. Um, at least the few episodes that I've seen or the few clips that I've seen. And I also like the Jimmy Fallon show. And I know it's very like it's not spontaneous and sometimes people like spontaneous and the Jimmy Fallon show is very rehearsed. Like the guests have their questions before the actual show and I understand all of that, but I'm okay with things being rehearsed from time to time. I'm okay with it. Conan was so unhinged. I think that's why people why people liked his show. Okay, so we have this, and then we have um the teaser for Don't Say You Love Me. And the teaser is not giving me much, but I am saying that we are going to see like acting. I believe this is a I believe this girl is a famous actress. I have no idea. Like this is another thing. My sister is more into K dramas. I am not. Like sometimes I try really hard and I really cannot go past like the third episode. The episodes sometimes are so long and there are usually like 16 episodes and I cannot my mind cannot work like that. And also it's a type of story, I guess. I need to find the right K drama. So she is an actress. Okay. Yes, because I read that she is an actress, but I don't know who she is. I did know who the girl from Seven was because I did watch a show with her starring the show. What genres do you like to watch? I like to watch I guess um sitcoms and I don't know, like I'm thinking I like to watch sitcoms, I like to watch medical dramas, I like to watch When it comes to movies, horror movies, and then people in their 20s, like those typical movies of people in their 20s. I don't know how to explain it. She's also a YouTuber. Novelas mexicanas. Actually, I haven't watched Rebelde, but I did watch and enjoy Control Z. I really like that show. ¿Cómo que no has visto Rebelde? I have not watched Rebelde because when Rebelde was a thing, I was like 5 years old. No, I think I was a little older. I don't even remember. Like I think I was not the demographic, like the target demographic, I guess. I don't know. Floricienta, I'm sorry. I was never able to watch those. So this is the teaser. Yeah, so I'm so excited. I'm definitely seeing like a acting. I'm seeing acting here. Is Marcos not here? I don't think so because he usually comments, but I don't see his comments, so probably he's not here today. Oops. On another news that I wanted to mention very quickly. So once again, my predictions always being wrong. This is ridiculous at this point. It's becoming so ridiculous because now, because I have the streams, I am talking about my predictions all the time. So Hive Latin America, I talked about it a couple of streams ago. Hive Latin America had announced that they were doing a show to find like the next big regional Mexican band. And I said, this is awesome. It's awesome that they are doing this genre because it is very like popular right now. And it's good that they are doing this instead of like a Latin boy band. Um, it turns out that they are doing a Latin boy band in the end. So I'm seeing this and I'm immediately thinking of CNCO. CNCO is probably the biggest Latin American boy band for the past 10 years, I guess. And they were formed also in a reality TV competition. El próximo menudo. I don't know. So when I'm thinking of like auditions and creating a boy band and doing like the next big boy band and then promoting them and all of this, I think immediately of CNCO because they were also formed on a TV reality series. And now Hive Latin America is doing the same. And one of the executive producers, I believe executive producers, is Kenny Ortega. And Kenny Ortega did all the choreographies and I think also he was the director for High School Musical and what else? High School Musical, Teen Beach Movie, Descendants. Yeah, all of that. So I thought that this could be like something cool if Kenny Ortega choreographs something, but the choreographer is going to be someone else. And then also Kenny Ortega, to my knowledge, he has like, I guess he has like a a Spanish name, I guess, but to my knowledge, he doesn't speak Spanish. So how is he going to like find the next big boy band? I think he has nothing to do with it. I think he's just the executive producer. Bora, they're doing both. Both in the sense of I know that they're doing the regional Mexican band show, TV show, and they are doing this TV show that is for the boy band, the Latin boy band. And it's like, okay, I still am not convinced. I'm not convinced about this project. I have my reasons. Dirty Dancing too. Yes. Bora, they're doing both this boy band and the original Mexican band. I know they're doing both, but when we talked about the original Mexican band TV show that they announced, I said this is good because they are not doing the typical Latin boy band that I think is not necessarily going to work in Latin America, which is like their target audience, I'm guessing. Um, but yeah, they're doing both, and I don't know how this is going to go. At this point, I'm just so not interested because I really, you have to understand, I'm a curious person. My sister always tells me this, like, because I'm a journalist, I guess, whenever I hear something, I need to do like research about that entire thing, even though I'm not necessarily going to consume it. Even if it's a TV show or a band or a new artist and all of this. So when these came out, when the new projects from Hive came out, I was like, okay, maybe I'm not necessarily going to be um, someone who consumes this music, but I'm still interested because BTS has a lot of shares. They are shareholders in Hive. So yeah, I don't really know what to think about this project. I don't know, man. They kind of piss me off with these projects because they can't even do the bare minimum for BTS. They're being sabotaged on music platforms over and over again. Mm, I don't really know what to think. I know that I don't really know what to think because I understand that people see Hype working on so many projects, and it seems like they are not putting the same effort on BTS, or that, like you say, BTS is being sabotaged on music platforms, and it seems like Hype is not doing anything. And once again, I don't know what to think because Hype depends so much on BTS, and I totally understand why they are trying to do all of these projects. My disagreement with all of this is that they're doing more K-pop outside of Korea. And sometimes that is just not going to work. And if it's going to work, it's going to work to an extent. They need to adapt to the music industries where they're trying to launch their new groups. And at this point, it's like I've said this a million times. I don't know what is their obsession with groups. Groups don't work in general. Most groups don't work in general. I guess it has something to do with power because if it's one singular person, if it's a soloist, that soloist anytime can finish their contract and then go to another label. So what I think is that okay, you want to do groups so bad so you can have some control over them, then do some different groups. Do some different groups. We have so many K-pop groups. Stop it. Stop creating new groups. Like you already have so many boy groups and girl groups at Hive. Push those. It's like they abandon, like they push a new group and then they abandon the last one, and then they push a new group and then they abandon the last one. And that is such a K-pop way of doing things. And Hive is trying to do the same, like launching all of these groups in Latin America and the US. And it's like, stop it. Stop it. Like, if they want to do groups, I guess they can do them. But that's why I said last time they're doing original Mexican band. That is awesome because that has nothing to do with K-pop, with the K-pop training system. They need music players, number one. They need music players who like regional Mexican music. And I don't know, it's like a different dynamic. But no, they want to do boy bands and more girl groups. And it's like, I'm over it. I'm over it. They're trying to see what sticks. But that's the other thing. I understand that as well. I just don't understand why so many tries of the same thing, so many attempts of the same thing. What about duos? What about duos? Duos can do great. What about, like I said a million times, I feel like if Hype tries to push the next it girl in the US, they can do it. They just need to find the right girl. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, now so many pop girls are being pushed by different music labels, and they are usually from TikTok. And I know that Hype can do the same and then destroy all of these other girls in the good way, like in the on the charts and all of that. So I don't know why they keep trying to do this group thing, like K-pop thing, boy band thing. Why is ASAP looking at me? You know what? I don't know. It's like the advertisement. I'm okay if they don't want to do a Latin American BTS. I feel like mm, here's something that it's very hard for people to understand, but I stand by what I say. um, any attempt of a boy band right now that dances and sings and even has like some rap, that is like an attempt of a new BTS, like a Latin BTS. Um, I know that is hard to believe because it's like BTS are not the only boy band in the world, but in the real music industry, there is just one boy band at a time. The only time when that didn't happen, I believe, was NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. But think of One Direction, for example. Um, Before One Direction became like the biggest boy band, there were a lot of different boy bands, and none of them were like the boy band. And then One Direction came around, and all of those other boy bands just disappear because that is how many boy bands the industry accepts. If BTS continues being like dancing and presenting themselves or being perceived as a boy band, every other group is going to be perceived as um, an attempt to be the next BTS. Because an attempt to be the next big boy band is an attempt to be the next BTS, if that makes any sense. Late 90s to the 2000s, there were a bunch of boy bands. Yes, just like now, there were a lot of boy bands. But think of what the general public perceived. Like there was always like the one. The only time when I can think that there was not just one big but extremely big boy band was Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. But then there was always one singular boy band and then the other ones that were like far away from them. And that is why I said if they want to do groups, they have to do like a group that is completely different. And that is why I don't know what they're going to do with this mixed group, like three girls, three boys, but that is a good idea because it's a new idea. Like at least it's a new idea. At least. But yeah, I guess new high Latin boy band. We'll see what happens. If you even care about that. Okay. So, as you can see, the title of this stream is Non Fashion Expert Analyzes BTS Magazine Covers. And that is why, and this is because um, I want to talk about BTS's magazine covers. And I'm not an expert on visuals and stuff like that. Wait, what? I just want to brag about something that happened to me. I woke up feeling very discouraged, but then I was pleasantly surprised to find that RM had liked one of my comments. That's all I needed. Wait, what? Namjoon liked one of your comments? Where? On which platform? And what comment? And a comment on what exactly? Loves today's title though. I mean, yeah, because anything that I see related to like fashion reviews or I guess visual reviews in general, design reviews when it comes to BTS is mostly about um from fashion experts. It usually says fashion expert reacts to BTS magazine covers. Fashion expert reacts to BTS airport outfits. And it's like, I'm not a fashion expert at all. Like, I am terrible with all of this, but I still have like a strong opinions because sometimes there are things in pop culture. And for example, let's say the Met Gala. So I watch the Met Gala and I'm like, I am an I am an expert. I criticize like I'm an expert at this, but at the same time, it's like I'm not an expert. It's just fun to give your critiques, even though you're not an expert. Yeah, but everyone can call themselves an expert, no hate. Yeah, that is true. But I guess some people at least, I don't know, like maybe they study fashion design or maybe they worked or I don't know. I don't know. But I have no experience with fashion or design or anything. But what I love to do on my own just for fun is criticize magazine covers. So, what I'm going to do here, and I have this here on my notes. What I like to do when it comes to magazine covers is first of all, we know that BTS are super handsome. So that is always like a plus. Um that is something that is always going to be there. Stephanie, thank you so much. Fallon is the only show where they seem very at ease and comfortable. He's the only show that's still on the air that I know. BTS and Army, and he's good to us. Thank you so much for your comment. And I agree. I guess I read I read a tweet or maybe it was on TikTok, I don't remember, but it was a comment saying something like at this point BTS no, Jimmy Fallon the Tonight Show is like BTS's Inkigayo. Like they go every single comeback and I love that. I love that because I totally agree. I feel like even if you don't like the Jimmy Fallon show or you don't like Jimmy Fallon, you can at least admit that BTS looks comfortable and it looks like they're having fun and it's like a little bit different from the regular interviews. So, yeah. Rani, thank you so much. Please, universe, no more mullet for chapter 3. Okay. Thank thank you for your comment. No more mullet. I kind of I kind of like them. I don't know why. It's because I don't know. I feel like in general, I don't like mullets a lot, but I like the way they style them. I like the way BTS specifically wears mullets. Like they are not like long mullets. They're usually like the perfect size, I guess. And I don't know, like it's fun. But I can also see what you mean. Like it's always the same haircut at this point. Like they all have the same haircut. Um, and I do like some variety. So I agree with that. Hobby kills it in fashion, even when he's in a loose fit. It has enough structure that it looks good and well put together. Yeah, I agree. Also, J Hope knows how to pose. So I feel like J Hope has good magazine covers because he knows how to pose just by himself. Like, I don't know, maybe it's an instinct that he has. Okay, so let's start with this one because we have quite a few. Oops. Oh no, BTS Pay the Way said Bora said yes to mullets. That means not gonna happen. You know what? it's you're kind of right. You're kind of right because all of my predictions, like they just go so wrong. They just go so wrong. So I don't know. I'm going to say I don't know. That's my prediction. I don't know. She predicted it. It's actually not a prediction. It's more like I believe BTS are not going to have. I'm sorry, no, that's not the what I said. I said I do like mullets on BTS because they know how to style them. But at the same time, I agree with the person who commented because they have that same hairstyle like a lot of times. And sometimes I just like some variety. Sometimes I just like some variety. Bora, you should rank their outfits instead. Um, so here's the thing. I would love to, and I would probably do it. Probably with my sister because that would be fun. But I really don't have an eye for fashion. Sometimes I'm watching like um what's this called? Project Runway or RuPaul's Drag Race, and they have like outfits, and I like them, and they receive like low scores. And sometimes I don't like something, and they receive high scores. So it's like I definitely don't have an eye for fashion, but I feel like I do have a little bit of an eye for design. So this is why I like talking about magazine covers because I can talk about the font and the background and the colors and what matches and what doesn't match or stuff like that. Bora, what do you think about wigs? What do you mean? I love wigs. I think people should wear them more. It's about fashion, especially for like a magazine cover. Like, give me a good wig. Like, I would love that. So, okay, so let's start with this because we're going to we're going to stay here for a while then. Um, so I want to talk about fashion, yes, but I also want to talk about the styling overall. So makeup, their hair, and all of that. Another thing that I want to talk about is the design. This means the logo of the magazine name, the title, the fonts, the position of the letters, and all of that, and also the background. So this is W Korea featuring J-Hope, Volume 3, March 2025 issue. Now, I do love all of these covers. However, it is a little, just a tiny bit, compared to some other magazine covers, it's just a tiny bit boring. It does seem like it's a little bit like, okay, so this is Korea. So usually Korea does well on covers, magazine covers. Um, you prefer two? I do like the first one because it has like the background. There's some texture there. There's something different there. And I like the gloves. The third one, I do like the perspective. I don't know if it works with black and white. Probably it does, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. So to this one, I'm going to give it. We're going to do from 0 to 10. This one, I'm going to give like a 7 because believe me, like there are better magazine covers. Believe me, believe me, believe me. It's kind of plain. Yes, it is kind of plain. Um, what I do love about this is definitely the clothes. That is what is there the most, like what you see. People are saying 7, 8, 5. Yeah, I understand. I will give it a 7. I think it's a 7. Okay. Next we have The Icon Volume number 24, and this is by Jin. Now I'm going to say this. Jin looks amazing. Jin looks beautiful, like face card, face card, face card. These magazine covers are horrible. Like, first of all, so it's these two and then these two. It's like the same volume, I guess. It's four different magazine covers. I dislike this so much because, first of all, look at the letters. I don't like the font for the J and the icon. I don't like the font for Royal. I like the idea for the title being Royal Origin. I like Royal Origin as a phrase. I just dislike the font so much. And I just don't understand why this is l- uppercase, this is lowercase, and then Jin is uppercase. I just don't understand what they did with this. I hate the font for the title of the magazine icon. I don't like it. That's one thing about the logo. I'm sorry, the font. I also dislike the colors that they chose because, for example, for this one, the letters are on gold and you can barely read it because his coat, I guess, his jacket or coat is almost the same color. It's almost like a new color and it just doesn't pop. They didn't even give like the letters a shadow. So I just dislike it so much. This fourth one, I like the composition of it. I like the idea. I like how Jin's head is on top of the logo. But at the same time, it's like I don't like it. It looks the colors are horrible. I don't know what it is. Like the color of the building is almost watered down. Like the color is watered down. So I don't know about this one. I think I would give this magazine covers a five. I really dislike the font. Like I'm so sorry. I really dislike the font. And the first one, I think the best of all of this for I would say is mm, I would say the first one or the last one. But even those I don't love. So yeah, Jin is a beautiful person. They could have done way more with this. And also the fashion here is like very simple. And you can do great with very simple, but these magazine covers, in my opinion, are not great. So I'm going to give it a five. I'm going to give it a five. I like the one where he's sitting. Yes, I think this one is my favorite. Um, but like I said, the beautiful building that is behind him is almost watered down. The color is watered down. Desaturated. Yes. Yes. So yeah, a five. Let's go to the next one. This is GQ Japan featuring Jin, December 2024 issue. So I had to look up why BTS works with GQ and Vogue at the same time. And I believe it's because GQ magazine and Vogue magazine, they do a lot of collaborations together. A lot of collaborations together. So what I'm noticing is that Vogue is usually more gender neutral, I guess. It's more like they are not afraid to do like more risk. But GQ stands for Gentlemen's Quarterly. And as you can see here, GQ is very masculine a lot of the times. So they're most probably not going to use like bright colors like pink or stuff like that. So I understand. I'm seeing the title here, Gentleman's Quarterly. I see it here. It's like very masculine, very simple. Um, I think Jin looks amazing, and I do love the background as well, like two textures. I like it, and I like the color of the font, and I like the font, and I like it. It's a little bit simple, and also just in general, I just can't with men's fashion sometimes. Like I need a woman on set, like I need a woman's eye because sometimes it is a little bit boring. So this seems pretty good. I'm going to give it like I'm going to give it like a 7. Face pops more than the previous one. Yes, definitely. I like the colors. Can we see the other GQ photos? There are more. Yes, I have all of them. I have all of the magazine covers. Now, compare this Gentleman's Quarterly to Bogue. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is Bogue Japan featuring Jin December 2024 issue. They had two magazine covers, and I just love this so much. The first one in yellow is my absolute favorite, probably ever, my favorite magazine cover with Jin. I love the way they use the jello outfit and then the bubble gum and then the floor and the wall makes like an L shape. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love when Japan magazine no Japanese magazines use, I believe they can write like from top to bottom, and that creates a lot of dynamic with the fonts. I think it's fun, it's creative, it's different. I love it. Now the second one, absolutely beautiful. All of the colors. I love so much the background. It is beautiful, and I love his outfit as well. It's very simple, but this is how you do, in my opinion, this is how you do a simple outfit with an amazing background. This is how you do simple outfits. Because if you do a simple outfit and then a simple background, it's like it becomes so boring. It becomes so boring. It becomes like a men's magazine. And again, nothing against men's magazines. It's just that they are not my favorite. When you can do this, why do the boring thing? The only thing, and this has something to do with me, and I think it's a trauma that I have from doing thumbnails. Jin's face is very small. And I don't know, I feel like this is a trauma that I have because I do thumbnails all the time. And I know the importance of having like a visible face. Like the face has to be recognizable and it has to be like a little big on the overall cover. And Jin's face is a little small. But overall, it's just amazing. In general, to both of these, I think I would give them a 10. Maybe I'm exaggerating, I don't know, but to me, this is a 10. And I love the color choice for the letters of Vogue and the fonts and all of that. I don't know, I just love it. I think this is a 10. Okay, next we have Bogue Korea featuring Jin, October 2024 issue. So this is Bogue Japan. Now this is Bogue Korea. I feel like Japan plays a little bit more with colors, and these Bogue covers from Korea are pretty good. I just prefer the Japan ones. My favorite from these three is definitely the first one. And I'm not sure about the fonts. Sometimes I feel like I can recognize those fonts like as default fonts on PowerPoint. Like I don't know. But yeah, the first one is my absolute favorite, and I love the way. Can you see the way his arm goes over like the O in Vogue? So yeah, overall, I think I would give these three. They look cheap. That was what I was thinking about because, especially the third one, it's a little simple. Like I don't know. It's it's okay. I think I'm going to give it an 8. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Next we have Harper's Bazaar Korea featuring Jin, September 2024 issue. In general, I've seen other cover of magazines from Harper's Bazaar, and this one is probably my least favorite one from them. When it comes to BTS, this is one of my least favorite ones from this magazine. However, this is still cool. I'm not sure. People are very divisive with this one. People are saying 10 or 9, and other people are saying like 7. Bora, what? I don't really like them. I love that photo shoot. So this is the thing. This is like another vibe, I believe. I feel like I like the idea with all of this. The first one, I kind of get the idea. The second one is like a collage thing. The third one, I don't know. I'm okay. But it seems like how do I say this? I like the idea of this. It seems like it's done by someone who doesn't. How do I say this? It seems like it's a good idea, not executed like the best way. It's a little random for me. The first one is just the placement. It looks weird. Look at the first picture. The letters bazaar look huge, which is fine, but then jhin looks very small. I like the font of jhin here that says jhin, but the placement of everything, it seems like something is wrong here. It seems like something is wrong here. I don't know. He's too far back in the first one. Yes, and it doesn't fit with the huge letters of bazaar. The second one, I like the idea, but it does seem like something that a fan did on Pinterest. Too center, yeah, probably, and too small. I don't know. The third one, I just can't with the third one. Like it's not my favorite. Um, but I like the colors of the second one. Corny. Who said corny? So this is a hard one for me because I like the ideas, especially with the first two. I like what they were trying to do. It's just that it seems like it's like someone with a good idea told an editor who doesn't really know a lot. This is the idea, and the idea is awesome, but the editor doesn't really understand it, so they just go with it. I don't know. The second one isn't ugly. I don't think the second one is ugly, but I do feel like it's a little bit done by some, like it looks like it's done by someone who is a fan on Pinterest, which is no shade because I love the edits from Pinterest, but it doesn't look like a magazine cover necessarily. I'm going to give it I'm going to mm, I want to give no. I want to give it a 6. Am I being harsh? This is a 3 for me. Oh my goodness. I'm going to give it a 6. I'm going to give it a 6, especially because Harper Bazaar's I'm sorry, Harper's Bazaar does very well with other magazine covers. So yeah, let's see this one. W Korea featuring Jin, Volume 7, August 2024 issue. Jin looks amazing, beautiful. Meh. Like I said, I don't know what it is about some issues from Korea. I feel like Japan plays with colors a lot more. I don't know. I love his haircut so much, but the shoot was just, yeah, I don't know what they were trying to do with the third one. What is that even supposed to mean? Why is he holding that? What is he actually holding? I don't even know what he's holding there. It's kind of giving One Direction. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. It's giving One Direction, which is like, he looks cute, he looks beautiful, but it is kind of boring. Also, look at the title. The title is Summer Dreamer. This is not giving me summer. This is not giving me summer. This is giving me, ignore how young and beautiful Jin is. This is giving me like 50-year-old dad on a Sunday because he's tired from his work from Monday to Friday. I don't know. Where's the art? Where's the summer? I love these ones. It's okay if you love this. Um, I think the composition and everything, it looks cool, but and I like the colors that they chose for the W's. But yeah, this is not giving me Summer Dreamer. It's given suburban Texan dad. I think so. I don't know. Um, However, these are not bad. I would give this a 6. I would give this a 6. And once again, we're not rating BTS or how pretty they are. Like, of course, those are all 10s, 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 10s across the board. I'm just talking about the design of the magazine, the overall photo shoot. Okay. Now, this is what I was talking about. This is Harper's Bazaar Korea featuring V, February 2024 issue. Absolutely stunning. Like, let's start with the first one. Do you see that the sea is kind of like, it's not the regular line of the sea? It's kind of like crooked. Love that. Um, I believe that Taeyeon has a wig, and that is why I said earlier, can we wear more wigs on magazine covers? Because a magazine cover is supposed to be exciting, it's supposed to be different, out of the norm. This magazine covers to me are not supposed to be the typical perfume ad. It has to be different. It has to be exciting. And whoever directed this photo shoot, amazing, 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 amazing. It's creative. It's different. Um, I love the third one so much. Yes, the third one. I don't think I've ever seen like a magazine cover like this. The background is absolutely stunning. So much texture and different shadows, and I don't know. It looks fun. And I don't know. I like the wig. I love all these covers individually, but they don't really give me anything as one project. Like what are they are going for? 8.5. That's a good rating. It is true. It is a little like it doesn't make sense with each other. Um but I guess if I only talk about them like individually, I love them. I'm okay with 2, but the cover, if all of all no. I guess what I like, and this is why I don't have an eye for fashion, but I do like about design. What I like is extreme things. Like I don't like boring. Like and sometimes like classic. Um I don't know how to talk about classic stuff. So for example, these would be like more classical magazine covers, I guess. And this is maybe why I don't like them so much. I like when they have weird poses and weird backgrounds and stuff like that. So I'm going to give this a 9. I know it can be controversial, but I really do like this. And I agree that it's not cohesive. I just like that they are so different. Okay. Next we have Harper's Bazaar Japan featuring Jimin March 2024 special edition issue. Jail. Jail immediately. Jimin is so beautiful and he knows how to pose and he is willing to do amazing makeup and fashionable clothes. What is this background? What is this background? Like a gray background? No. No. 10, 9. It's okay. It's okay if you like them. But this is giving me a little bit of, I don't know, like everyone is saying 10. I don't like it, guys. I like the first one. I like the first one. Once again, it's not about the model. The models are all 10. I kind of like the minimalism of it. I do like the minimalism of the first one because he is like against a wall and there are light coming from behind, so there's texture there. I like his jacket and the small designs here. This purple stone, I guess. I don't know what these are, like a star. But the second and the third one, gray background. I'm sorry, it's just not my thing. And once again, it has nothing to do with the model. The model is a 10 out of 10. Um, and he looks beautiful in all of this. But yeah, I think the only picture as a design that I like from these is the first one. It's giving corporate headshots. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Jimin is extremely beautiful. Why are we having these corporate headshots? So okay, so to this one, I'm going to say five. I'm going to say five. Yeah, I'm going to say five. I like the lighting though. For the first one, I like the lighting. Jin is a 10. Don't get me wrong. Jin looks amazing. I'm sorry, Jimin. Jimin is a 10. Jimin looks amazing. Jimin looks beautiful. I'm probably going to use these pictures as thumbnails because he looks so beautiful. It's just that there's nothing here. There's nothing like the logo is very simple. The background extremely simple. Fonts, there are almost no fonts, no text, nothing interesting. When it as a magazine, I can't with this. Digital magazine Bogue Japan featuring Jungkook, December 2023. No, I don't love this. I love the logo of Bogue Japan. But once again, these are digital magazines, so there's not much that they do. Someone said no effort, and I totally agree. Um, Jungkook looks beautiful, and he has like a classical outfit, like white t-shirt and the jean jacket, and he's wearing his lip ring and everything. He looks beautiful. This can work amazing as a magazine cover, but this is no effort. This looks like Instapics. Yes, these are like regular Instapics. Um, yeah, I'm going to give this a 4. There's no effort here. 032C magazine featuring RM Winter 2023-2024 issue. I love this. First of all, the setting is so different. It's so unique. I've never seen something like this. It's very experimental, yes, and I guess that's what I like. Um the outfit is so weird and fun and different. So I would probably, I think I'm going to give it a 10. I'm going to give it a 10. It fits RM. Yes, and like I said, it's not about the members or how they pose or how their beauty or anything like that. Snake socks. It's about the direction. It's about the direction of the photo shoot. I'm going to give this a 10. I'm going to give this a 10. It is so unique. I love the red with the almost black and white background. It's like a strong red. This is amazing. 80s vintage. Yes. It's giving 80s vintage. It's scary. This would even work like not necessarily with the socks, but this also can give me a little bit of like a horror movie poster, something like that. I love this. I'm going to give this a 10. Next we have GQ Japan featuring RM November 2023 issue. I think this one is very well done. I love the colors from the first one, strong colors, like that strong pink. Love it. Um I love the background as well. The second one Here's the thing about the second one. I love the second one as well. It's just that because it looks like this man is obviously not like a model who poses like Namjoon. So Namjoon is also going to be like more casual about it, and he's like it's almost wholesome. But in general, I like the outfits of both of them. Of course, I think Namjoon is wearing like a better outfit in general, but I think it's well directed. I like the setting. Look at the sky. Look at this sky right here. It's beautiful. It's almost looks painted. I think I would give this and the title of this is Art Talk. Art Talk. So I would give this an 8. If it's just the first one, I would probably give it a 9. But both of them probably an 8.5, let's say. Okay. Next we have GQ Korea featuring Jimin November 2023 issue. 10. 10. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You just cannot compare Jimin looking beautiful in a gray background with Jimin looking beautiful in all of these amazing pictures. The first one with the flowers and the contrast with the green and the outfit and the hair and his lips being like his real lips and not the way they do his makeup that is in such a weird way that they hide his lips is such a weird thing. This is what I'm saying. The first one is so beautiful. The second one with the angel statue, 10. 10, 10, 10. The third one, are we kidding right now? Like, are they kidding me? Are they joking? The third one is like a bunch of different it looks like statues. 8.5. It's totally fine if you disagree. It genuinely is. It's not that big of a deal. But look at the way they wrote Jimin here in pink in the middle. And it matches the color right here. And it's black and white. I feel like they could have done a little bit better with the second one. Maybe make Jimin and the angel a little bigger. But I don't know how that would work out. So I'm not so sure. But I still love all of this. I'm going to say 10. I love the font they chose for the word Jimin and those lines that they did. Um, I love the colors; they're not boring. Um, I love this. I'm going to say 10. I'm going to say 10. Next, we have El Korea featuring Jimin, November 2023 issue. I like this. I like the font that they use for the word Jimin here. You can see it here. Very, very fun, different. It's like a different font. I've never seen that font in my life. Um, I like that one very. I like that one a lot. The second one, what I like about this one is that the background is not like, how do you say? It's not like plain. We have so many pillows and different textures and patterns and all of this. And it looks cool with his outfit. The third one is the most simple one of all of them. Um, but I like the way they use the color purple, not purple, the color blue for the letters L. And it's the same purple of his ring. So, not really my taste, but it's cool. Yeah, like I said, I prefer like more like this, something more like this. I guess stereotypically, talking about stereotypes, I like when they are more feminine, like not just BTS, but the background and the letters and all of this, because it's more experimental. But I also like this. This is a little bit more classical, but I do like it. Bora, you didn't notice the lines around Jimin said BTS in the previous covers? Does it? It does. This is BTS, right? It's like a BTS. It's genius. BTS. It does. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a 10 for me. Um I thought it was just a pattern. Yeah, me too. This third one, mm, I'm going to give this an 8 because I believe the first and the second one really are strong. The third one is the one that I'm not so sure about. I do like it, but the first two are more creative. So yeah, probably an 8. He's showing off his tattoo. Yes, in the third one he's showing off his 7 tattoo. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is a digital magazine, Bogue Man, Hong Kong, featuring Jungkook, November 2023. Mm, like I said, maybe it's something about is maybe just a personal opinion. I don't like this. Is I understand like whenever they do magazine covers for magazine for men, they try to go like more masculine, but I feel like they can go masculine and still have some fun with the colors. And I don't know, I like that the background is not just plain background. um but I feel like, I don't know, it's giving prison yard. Yeah. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 3, we have 8. um I'm going to give this a 4. Yeah. I like the shadows. I like the shadows. I don't like the concept. It's extremely simple. The colors are boring, and yeah, I'm going to give this a 4. They did it on a hurry on the Calvin Klein event. I can tell. Yeah. Jungkook looks great, but this is not a good magazine cover. Like the background is boring, the colors are boring. Even the color of the Vogue logo is boring. Like I don't like this. Next. Now, this is what we're talking about. Bogue Korea featuring Jungkook, October 2023. Especially the second one. Are we kidding? Like Jungkook in front of this. Is this a car? I think this is a car, right? The second one, the second picture is beautiful. I love the idea. And look, Jungkook looks masculine here. So you can do magazine for men and still have some fun. You can do magazine for men and still have like be cool, have something different. Jungkook is in front of a car, looks super masculine. He looks like with all his tattoos in his hand and like a very masculine hoodie and masculine like jewelry and all of that. Absolutely beautiful, stunning, creative, different. And this is mostly like gray. It's black, gray, and white, and that is it. And then the logo has like this teal, I guess, color. I don't know exactly the name of the color, but I do love it. The first one is giving me too much. Do you guys remember the pictures for too much? I didn't love them. So it's Jungkook too much. They did like some magazine things. Like this one. I didn't love this. I didn't love these pictures. It's like very like, I don't know. And the first one is giving me a little bit of that with how dark they are, with how dark the picture is. Um But yeah, the first one, I'm not so sure. It looks a little also not centered. I guess they were going for that, but I don't love the first one. The second one for me is a 10. But the first one, I like the outfit. Overall, I think because of the second one, I'm going to give this overall a 9, but the second one I would give a 10. Second one is 1,000. I prefer 1/2 for me. That is interesting. That is interesting. Um yeah, I we have different opinions, but it's totally fine. Like it's totally fine. The first one has a fun pattern on the suit jacket. That is true. But the second one is just great. Yes, I love the second one. And I do love the outfit of on the first one. I don't notice the background. It is Jimin you're supposed to notice. So I think you're a little behind. So, like I said, I love talking about design in general. So it's not just about BTS is on a magazine cover, so you shouldn't talk about the design. You should talk about BTS. And he's like, why? No. Um, no, I disagree. I can talk about the design and have some fun. So next. Okay. Bogue Korea featuring Jungkook, October 2023. I like it. I like it. 7, 10. So here's the thing. I love the styling of the first one. I just feel like for that photo shoot, there are other pictures that were better for what I remember. Let me see. I think this one I like better than this one. No, actually, I do like it. I don't know. This is ones with the car. Yeah, I do like this ones as well. First one 10, second one 3. So I do like the second one. I like the idea with the light, and I like the top, like with these weird things right here. Um, but yeah, overall, I feel like it's I don't know. I like them both. I'm going to give this overall idea an 8 because the first one I think is a 9 and the second one is a 7 probably. So overall an 8. But I do love the styling of the first one of Jungkook. I love his outfit, his hair, his choker, his makeup. I love the styling of the first one. It's just I don't know. It's overall as a magazine cover. I'm not so sure of it, but I do like the idea, and I love the styling. Okay, more punk Jungkook, please. Yes, I'm begging. An entire photo shoot with BTS punk, please. I'm begging. Next, we have Days Korea featuring RM October 2023 issue. 10, 10, 10, 10. I love this. I love this so much. My only criticism, and it's very small, is for the first one, the background, I love it. The picture overall, I love it. But the word dazed and then the word right here, I think it says RM soul. So RM soul. It's in black and I can barely read it. Barely read it. The same with this third one. Dazed here is fine, but here I can barely read RM soul. So maybe a tiny bit of a different color, like a little lighter maybe, but the styling for this is amazing. The background, the effects that they did, I like this concept a lot. This is such a great concept. Such a great concept. The first one, 6, the second one, 8, the third's 5. What I like about this is the colors that they chose, like the way they play with colors. Um 10, 10, 8. I would agree with that. Overall, all of these photo shoot, I think I would give this a 10. It's very experimental and I feel like this is my vibe. This is my vibe. Looks so cohesive. Yes. That is another extra point. So, yeah, I'm going to give this a 10. Next, we have Dazed featuring Jungkook Autumn 2023 issue. This looks like a movie poster. I'm going to give this a 10 as well. Um, this literally looks like a movie poster. This literally looks like a movie poster. It can genuinely be a movie poster. Sedate me. I mean, the way, like I just can't. This is what I think when people try to do like photo shoots that is like nighttime or is like super masculine and stuff and they go like super dark when I can barely see them. You don't have to do that. You can do this. Like, look, there's lighting, but also it's like dark and it looks like it's raining. So I like that. And he looks masculine and then leather jacket and then red letters. It pops out so much. And I like this. I like this. John Wick. Actually, no, we don't need the shirt. Actually, you're right. Like they can they can make it disappear and it's such a good cover either way. Him in Fast and Furious. This does look like a movie poster. Okay. My goodness. Next we have Pop featuring V 2023 Autumn Winter issue. I love the second one. The second one is such a simple thing. And I'm probably biased because Taeyeon looks amazing. I do love the styling of the second one. His makeup, his hair, the leather jacket. I really like the second one. But at the end of the day, it's true. Like other factors, like the background, it's just a gray background. Um, but I like the lighting, and I like that they use like some pink for the logo. It's fun. I don't really like it. Oh no. I do feel like the first one and the third one. I don't know what the third one is, but some people love the third one. Mm, I don't love the third one. I don't love the third one. I don't know why. I like the first one and the second one. 469. I'm going to say 897. So overall, I guess is like 897. Overall, it's an 8. I'm going to give it an 8.5. I don't like it. It's okay. It's just that in the second one, he looks so good. And I love the makeup in the second one. I love the makeup in the second one. But I love also the pink in the second one. But yeah, it is very simple, but I do like it. I don't know. I like it. I'm going to give it a 8.5. Next we have Arena Home Korea featuring V September 2023 issue. I love the second one. I love how they work with the first one. Like it's a very simple picture, but look at the logo behind Taeyeon's head and also the V in the middle. I like it. I like it. I don't know. Even though the background is like very simple, I feel like it works with this one, with this magazine cover. It's dynamic. I like the V that they use for all of these pictures because his name is V and it works. I like the composition of the first one. Exactly. The composition of the first one is my favorite thing. Um I'm not so sure about the scarf, but I think I love the composition. The second one, this also looks like a movie poster, the second one. Um I love the car and the houses back there and the V in the middle. I love that the word arena is kind of not 100% opacity. So you can see a little bit of the background and it's not as strong as a title. I like it. I like the second one a lot. It's probably my favorite one. The third one I do like, but I do prefer the first two. What I liked about the third one is the strong red on the title. So overall, I would give this a 9 overall. And my favorite is the second one, definitely. Okay. Next, we have W Korea featuring V, September 2023 issue. Mm, I like the composition of all of this, and I like the way they play with things falling out on the second one. I do love the color that they chose. It's not a red, it's like a orange red for the third one. And the first one, I'm not so sure about the first one. I do like the first one, but I prefer the second one and the third one. The last two are my faves. I love the colors on the third one. Yes, so a lot of you agree with me. The second and the third one are some of the best. Overall, I would give this. It's very simple. Mm, Overall, I would give this like an 8. I love this styling. So that's the thing. I love the styling of the third one. I love that top. I believe there are other pictures when he shows his entire top. Beautiful top. Actually, let me see if we can see it here. The top is beautiful. This one, absolutely stunning. I love it. I love it so so much. And this is not a magazine cover, so I didn't include it. This is inside the magazine. So I love the top, I love the earring and the hair here. But I don't love the styling on the first one. The styling on the second one is okay. Um, but I think my favorite thing is the way things are falling out in the second one. Um, so yeah, I think I would give this like a let's give it an 8. I'm going to give it an 8. Why is this not the cover? I know. I don't know why they didn't choose some of these pictures for the cover. I prefer this, honestly. I prefer this. And this is not a cover, this is just a picture inside. But no, they chose these three. So it's like, okay, I guess. Okay, next we have Bogue Japan featuring Suga, August 2023 issue. Um, I love this. I love the outfit. I love some shorts for men. I love them. I love the pink with the blue. It's like a baby pink or purple with a strong blue. I don't know. Like I love it. Oh, the boots. Yes. So it seems like there are like I don't know what it is, like plants coming off coming out of his boots. And he's like all black and in contrast with his white t-shirt and like someone mentioned his white legs. So I don't know. Feathers? I think so. I think they're feathers. Um it's very simple, but I think I'm going to give this a 10. I'm going to give this a 10. It's just sometimes simple, you can do simple while still being creative. Just the fact that they chose a blue background with the baby pink letters, I think it does it for me. Like it's fine. I love this. Colors are nice. Yes. I love this. Okay, next we have Esquire Korea featuring J-Hope, August 2023 issue. J-Hope is a model. He knows how to pose. I don't love these though. Oh my god, 10, 1,000. I like the second one and I love the clothes from the third one. I love the clothes from all of them actually. But it's just like a place. It's just like a place. Like it looks like a magazine, not magazine. It looks like a photo shoot place. People are saying 1,000. Okay, maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am wrong. I dislike the lighting on the third one. Yeah. And I don't know why they chose purple for the third one. I don't know why they chose purple for the third one. Purple on the letters. Um I don't know. I don't know how to feel about these ones. Because a lot of people love them. I'm seeing 1,000, like 10. And some of the people say that these are not their favorite ones. I don't know what it is, but something is off for me. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is because I love the clothes on all of these. I don't know if it's the lighting that it gives too many shadows. It's like a weird combination of things. I don't know what it is. But it's making me uncomfortable. It's the lighting, I think so. It's too dark. Yes. The third one is like a shoebox. I like the idea, and I like once again, J Hope is a model. J Hope is a model, so he can pose and pose. Like his poses are amazing. He always knows what to do. Like they gave him this weird thing here, like this weird triangle, and he said, "I'm going to pose like that." So it's amazing. His poses are amazing. It's just the lighting, I guess. I don't. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. So I'm going to give this. I'm going to give. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. It's not about Jacob. It's about the photo shoot and the design. I'm going to give this a 6. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know why I don't like it. I think it's the perspective. He looks squished. Right. And it looks like the magazine ends up to like his head. You can see here his head, and then there's a little space here between the end of the magazine and his face and his head. Look at here. This is the small space. This is a big space. But look at this. Like there's a big space. If it shows like his entire body, it has to feel, I don't know. It does feel like he's squished there. You're right. Um I think it's supposed to make you uncomfortable like he's trapped. That would probably be um true. Okay, next we have Bogue Korea featuring RM June 2023 issue. Um I like these. I think he looks good. I like the composition. I like the way I am is here and RM is on the other, and it's like that on all of them. It looks a little cold, a little corporate. Um what I love about the second one is that there's this picture on the font, on the logo. Minimalist. Yeah, it does look minimalist. Love the colors, love the clothes, love the blue. I like the colors. I like the colors. It is a little simple, but I do like it. So I will probably give this overall photo shoot an 8. Like I said, I love the way they use like not just the logo on top, which is normal for Vogue, but they have IM, RM, and I like that dynamic with the letters. I don't know. So yeah, probably like an 8. Next we have Mary Claire, Korea, featuring Suga, May 2023 issue. Now, the styling is a 10 out of 10. Yoongi looks amazing, amazing here. Um, and I love the outfits, the what's it called? The accessories that they chose for him, amazing. This is giving me a little bit of one of those magazines that you see like on the pharmacy, and it's about like what it is about. Like 10 tips to, I don't know, boring stuff, boring magazines, not fashion magazines. Mary Claire is a very commercial audience, so it makes sense. Yes. Pharmacy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, not like this doesn't look like a fashion magazine. This looks like Alexa said, like a commercial magazine, like a commercial audience for a commercial audience. So f- yes, at the beauty salon, yes, like when you go to the beauty salon and they give you magazines and you need to look which haircut you're going to get, like this is the cover of those magazines. Is it a bad thing to be commercial? Absolutely not. Yoongi looks beautiful and the styling is beautiful, and the clothes and Yoongi pop out a lot on these photo shoots. It's just not my personal favorite. And for that reason only, I'm going to give this I'm going to give this a 7, but once again, it's only because of the design of the magazine. It has nothing to do with Yoongi or his style, like the styling that they gave him. It is beautiful, and I like the way it goes from degradado. I know how to say in English. The degradado of this blue. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's it. 7, yes, just the overall design of the magazine. It feels a little bit cold, a little bit commercial, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Gradient, yes, gradient. There's nothing wrong with that. But I prefer like the fashion magazines. Next, we have Bogue Korea featuring Jimin, April 2023 issue. I love the first one. I love the first one. I love the first one. The third one, I like the pose, but I don't love like just a white background, I guess. And I don't know why, but I don't like the font. I don't like the font. The one that says here, mingle with Jimin, mingle with Jimin. Mm, I don't like the font. And I don't like the way they position the width in between the two eyes in Jimin and then mingle on top. Mm, I don't like the position of the font. The second one looks a little simple. I like the first one. I agree with the font. Yes, it looks a little like they were trying to do something with the width in between the two eyes of Jimin. I just don't like it. Font too boxy. Yes. It looks long. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. I like the first one best. Definitely. The first one is simple, but I like it. The font is really throwing me off. Like, I don't like the font. I don't like the font. And I don't know why, but why gray with orange? Gray with orange, it just doesn't go, in my opinion, like to my eyes. Bora is a punk lover and a maximalist, period. Yes, I am a punk lover and a maximalist, especially when it comes to fashion. Yes. The second one is so pretty. He does look pretty, but even the choice of the chair. I don't like the chair. I don't like the chair that they chose for the second one. I don't know. Like there are certain things that I can't with them. But Jimin looks beautiful as always. He is always a 10. Um the first one seems too inviting, respectfully. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean the first one is definitely my favorite. Overall, I would give this, I'm sorry, I'm going to give this a 7. The font, I hate the font. And I hate that they chose gray and orange. Gray and orange? No, thank you. Gray and orange. Like, what is that? What is that? Yeah, so yeah. Not a big fan of the chair. That is what I'm saying. I don't like the chair. Okay, next we have L Korea featuring V, April 2023 issue. I love the first two. I love the first two. I know it's very dark, but it feels correct. It feels correct. The third one is very simple, but I love the shadows that they used here. Good lighting. And look at the L texture in the third one. Do you see this logo? The way they did the logo for L on this third one? The pink here pops out so much on the second one. And the first one, I know he looks kind of like the picture looks dark, but I feel like it fits this concept. It goes with this concept. So I think I'm going to give this, I want to give it a 9. I want to give it a 9 because the styling for the three of them, amazing, like 10 out of 10. The styling, what I mean by the styling is the clothes, the hair, the makeup on the second one. Are we kidding? Are you kidding me? um so yeah, he looks amazing. I love the styling on the three of them. um and I feel like, yes, it is a little bit dark, but I feel like it's fine. It goes with the concept. I'm going to give this a 9. Overall, a 9. Next, we have digital magazine Bogue Hong Kong featuring Jungkook. So Jungkook, I believe, did a lot of digital magazines for, yeah, digital magazines in general. And he used a lot of the Calvin Klein photo shoots, and then they made it like a digital magazine cover. I love the styling on this one. I love his hair, the pose, and all of this. Once again, the design, it's okay. I don't love the font that says the real deal Jungkook. I don't know. I think it's fine because Jungkook, the styling is good. Jungkook looks great. The design is pretty boring. Like it's just gray. It's just gray. Um, this is Lay simple but 10. Okay. Why did they cut half his hand though? Yes, it looks a little bit weird that they cut his hand. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Why do these magazines do my boy Jungkook wrong though? This is not the worst, but yeah, I mean, it is very, very simple. So I'm going to give this one, I'm sorry. I'm going to give this a 6. It's very, very simple and it's not exciting to me. Some magazine covers are just exciting to me. Even though they are simple, they can be very exciting. And he looks beautiful. He looks super fly here. What? So that's the thing. This has nothing to do with how BTS looks. I mean, it does, but when it comes to the styling, BTS looks beautiful. It's just, we're talking about the magazine as a cover, and it's just not creative. Like some of these magazine covers, beautiful concepts. This concept almost like there's no concept here almost. It's very, very simple. He does look beautiful, But yeah, it's not my favorite. Okay. Next we have W Korea magazine featuring Jimin. I think I'm going to give this a 10. I think I'm going to give this a 10. The styling is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Um there are others that I love more, but I think when it comes to simple magazine covers, I feel like this is the way to go. The first one is just so cool because he's in a car and the angle of the camera is like in a weird position, but it works. So I love it. The second one, I do love it as well. I think someone said that the second one is their favorite one. I totally get it. I wish it could have been like Jimmy could have been a little bigger, just a tiny bit. So over here, like this big. So there's no as much space. But I understand what they were going for with the space. The third one is just a close up. It's very, very simple, but I like the necklace. I want more from the third one. Yes, yes. So I guess I'm going to give it a 9 then. I'm going to give it a 9. Um, I feel like some other concepts are more exciting, but I like it's just the angle of the camera from the first one is so different to everything I've seen. So the random awesome, yeah, that is true. Like what what does that mean? Awesome. Just awesome there. They usually have like a little phrase with the magazine. It's just that I don't know why they went with awesome. But I do like the font. I do like this font that it goes with awesome and Jimin. I think I like this font. Um there's no solution for this, but I don't like the W um logo, but they cannot change their logo, so it's fine. I'm going to give this a 9. Oh, also goes with these ones. So this is also W Korea magazine featuring Jimin, and these ones are, I think, along the same concept of these ones. Not concept, but vibe, I guess. The third one, not my favorite, but I do like the first one and the second one. I feel like the second one is beautiful, creative angle of the camera, and I love the colors. And like I said, I just don't love the W logo in general, but they cannot change their logo. So what can we do? Nothing, right? So I cannot make them change the W logo. I don't like their logo. So, but I do love the colors of the actual picture of the second one. And from the third one, from the first one as well. The third one is okay. I'm just curious about the awesome. Yeah, I don't know what they were trying to do with that one. Awesome. That is just like the phrase that they chose to have. Because they usually have like a phrase, but I don't know why awesome. Yeah, I'm going to say 9 overall. Like these ones and this ones overall is like a 9. Next we have Rolling Stone Musicians on Musicians November 2022 issue. I like the lighting, I like the colors, I like the outfits, I like the fonts. It looks a little okay. Love the lighting. Yes, I love the colors, like the blue with the green one. Beautiful. And I love both of their outfits. They match, but also they don't match, which is kind of interesting. Styling is a 10, definitely. Styling is definitely a 10 for me. Um it's pretty simple, but I like the colors. I like the colors they chose for the background. Pharrell looks kind of stiff. Yeah, especially because they're both in the cover, so they both have to match, in my opinion. Like they both have, like when you see BTS on a magazine cover, and we're going to see them in a second, when they are all there, they all match each other. If they are all happy, they are all happy. Like No, if one is happy, they're all happy. If one is giving serious, they're all giving serious. If one is giving sexy, they're all giving sexy. However, I'm sorry, Namjoon looks like this cool guy, like relaxed, and Pharrell is like stiff there, standing there. So yeah, I'm not sure. RM is serving. Pharrell is this emoji, a standing guy. Yeah, I think it could have been cool if Namjoon was also like a stiff like him, like Pharrell, so they can give like the same vibe. Or Pharrell giving me more like a cool pose, like relaxed, more like Namjoon. So that would be like the only thing. I think I would give this overall an 8. I think the styling is beautiful. They both look great. And the background colors, it's also beautiful. So I would give this an 8. SK, you're going, you're leaving for now. You may or may not come back. Anyways, have a good day then, and I'll see you next time. Pharrell is giving seams. Okay. Next we have Bogue Korea featuring V. Hmm, how do I feel about these ones? I like these ones. It's yeah, I believe so. It's these three and then these three. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are all the same issue, the October 2022 issue. You love the second post. I do love the second post. And I like that there's an actual wall there. So we see like the actual wall with the shadows and everything. And he's like leaning into the wall. I like this. The third one, I mean, Taeyeon looks beautiful, but it's very, very simple. The first one, I'm not so sure. I like the background. I like the setting, but I don't know what it is about this ones. And then the fourth one is probably my favorite. I don't know what it is with me and BTS having like bubblegum balloon. But is that how you say it? Bubblegum bolas bolas. Yeah, I don't know what is this called. I love that one. It's probably one of my favorites. I also like the letters of Vogue. They're almost not there. Chewing gum, yeah, kind of like balloon bubble. I guess I don't know how to say it in English. Bolas. Me equivoqué. I said it wrong in English and Spanish. How do you say chicle? Bola de chicle, I guess. I don't know. The second one, I like the pose. I like that he's like kind of with the necklace on his mouth, but it's still pretty simple. It's just his beauty. Um, but I like it. The third one, I love the idea. There's like a door there. The this one and this one are probably my favorite ones from these three because these first three are very simple. I like the second one, and these three are also very simple, but I like these two. Overall, I would give this. Mm, let me see. I would give this an 8. I don't know what it is. There's something that it just doesn't. It just doesn't speak to me. Maybe it's the colors that don't speak to me. But I love this ones, this one and this one. I like the V and V in diagonal. Okay. Next we have W Korean magazine featuring J Hope. So the styling, I think it's great. I think I love his highlights. I love his outfit. Very simple, but I think it's fun. Um, it's just not my favorite design. It says my precious there and then some Korean words. It's just very simple. I think this has to do more with the styling. The styling is pretty cool, but it's not like amazing. It's just good. It's like good styling. But I don't like the design of the background. I'm Jean's handsome face. You have to go. That is totally fine. And yeah, I'll see you on the next stream. Grown up J Hope. The boots, okay. The rest, yeah, like even yeah, I don't love this. J Hope looks good, but that's because he's J Hope. But I would say too repetitive. Yes, and also these are like the same. These are actual different magazine covers. So you're supposed to buy the three of them. Um, I like the hair, but overall, I think I'm so sorry. I'm going to give this a 4. 1,000. My goodness. I mean, I understand. If you like it, it's because he looks so beautiful. So sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to separate. Put any other person there. I love the styling of his hair mostly. It's just that it's a boring background. And I don't love the colors. BTS paved the way. Thank you so much for your comment. I'm so excited about Jane's release tomorrow. There's going to be heaps more than magazines to drool over. I do believe so. I believe Jin is going to have maybe some, at least one magazine photo shoot. And if not magazine photo shoot, we're going to get some kind of photo shoot somehow, somewhere. So I'm just excited about that because, like I said, I'm not a fashion expert. I'm not a design expert. I just like talking and talking and talking, even though I have no experience with fashion or design or anything. I'm just excited for all of this because I like criticizing, even though I'm not an expert on anything. The Jing Bogue shoots had me on chokehold. Yes. And even if the photo shoots are boring, because of the design and the concept and all of that, BTS, this is for a fact, BTS is going to look amazing. So it's a win for us always. We speak about fashion, not BTS. So yeah, yes, exactly. Because this is not me criticizing BTS's looks. They are a 10. Like this has nothing to do with them. This is about the direction of the photo shoot and the concept and all of that. Yeah, so I'm standing on my 4. Like 4 is my rating for the concept. Next we have the 100 most influential companies of 2022. This is I like the way they position BTS and Bang PD. Like I like the formation. This is very boring, and I totally get it because the the what is it? The theme of the magazine is 100 most influential companies, but it is very boring. The styling, like they look good, but they look good because they are BTS. The suits, boring. The hair, boring. The formation, even like it's okay. The background, boring. I hate the colors. I hate the boring suits. They're not even wearing like a little earring, some makeup, some eyeshadow, some necklace, some cute necklace. No, nothing, nothing. Business photo, corporate photo. Exactly, exactly. Very corporate, which is the purpose, I guess. Yes. Jungkook looks tiny. Yeah, so that's the other thing. I like the formation, but some people look bigger than others, and it looks kind of off. Jungkook looks tiny back there, and yeah, I'm going to give this a 2. I think I like the formation because I don't like these are 7. I'm sorry, not 7. These are 8 people, so it's hard to put them in a symmetrical kind of like way. But yeah, I'm going to give this a 2. And I understand that this is like a corporate thing and that is the purpose. So they are doing what they wanted to do. I just don't love it. And also the font is extremely boring. But I guess that's the purpose. I guess that's the purpose. So, Bora, it's formal. Of course, they don't allow to wear earrings. I know. This is super like, this is not. I understand. Like, I understand that this is the purpose. I just don't love it. But I understand the purpose and I respect it. It's giving it's giving dystopia. I mean, yeah. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Ooh, okay. BTS and Louis Vuitton by Bogue and GQ, a special January 2022 issue. So this is a collaboration that they had between GQ and Bogue, which usually they do have some kind of collaboration. So what I don't understand is I don't understand why they chose to have Namjoon and Jin in black and white and the rest in color. Aside from that, I love all of this. I love all of this. I love that they chose like different colors for each of them. Very, very different colors for each of them. Probably when it comes to colors, my favorite ones are J-Hope's and Jimin's covers because they even chose like different colors for the G and the Q. Like they're different. So it's fun. I love the overall lighting. Yeah, I don't know why Namjoon is so far away from the camera when the rest of them are like closer up. Um but overall I really like this. I really really like this. Now, the group picture here, they're all giving the same vibe. I think it's beautiful. I think they all look great. Um so for this GQ part of the collaboration between GQ and Vogue, I would give this. It really is like throwing me off that Namjoon and Jin are in black and white and the rest are in color. But I do like it still. I do wish that Namjoon was a little closer to the camera, but anyways. I think I'm going to give this an 8. An 8. I'm going to give this an 8. Now, the next one is from the same photo shoot. This is a collaboration between Vogue and GQ. This is the GQ section. Now, this is the same collaboration, but this is from Vogue. So, the first one, I think it's okay. I like the way they play with textures and colors on the letters, on the fonts. But the second one is stunning. The styling in the second one is one of the best I've seen. Love the first two. I do love. I do actually. Actually like better the second one and the third one. Middle is the best. Yes. It's just the styling. The styling is so good in the second one. It's one of their best outfits in my opinion. Like they all look so good and their outfits are so extreme. And like I said, I love extreme. I cannot with boring. Like I'm so sorry. Like corporate, black and white, suits that are not creative. I just can't. I'm so sorry. I like this second one. It's colorful and it's different and it's art and there's makeup and hats and colorful hair and a colorful even like the background. There are some lights in the background and I love the green that they chose for the letters of Vogue and BTS. It's just the second one is one of my all-time favorite magazine covers. The third one, I have not even started talking about the third one. The third one is an underrated magazine cover because it's such a great idea. Like they all look good and they are all in black and blue. They all match. They look like BTS, but also they look like actual models, like that they actually model on like a pasarela. How do you say pasarela? I love the environment. Yes. I like the colors in the third one. I love the colors on the third one. And like I said, I usually don't like runway. Yes, runway. BTS in the third one look like actual runway models. The way they're posing, the way they're in that setting. Too small, I can barely see them. That is the only complaint that I also have. But at the same time, it's like I am okay with it because the composition is so beautiful. Like it's such a great idea. But it is true. They are a little bit small, but what else can you do? Like to have this concept with the stairs and everything, you need them to be like that size, unfortunately. I do love them still. I do love this cover. Stephanie, thank you so much. Bora, I really relate to your visual preferences. Some looks really stand out and others just don't. But sometimes corporate looks amazing if done right. Thank you so much for your comment. And I totally, like, we agree. Like, we are on the same vibe. We have the same visual preferences. And it is true. There are some corporate looks that I like, but I guess I still like even if it's corporate, I need a little bit of playfulness. I need a little bit, and I understand that sometimes when it's like professional setting, like for Times, what is it? Times, let's see, Times 100 most influential companies. I understand that this is more like a serious vibe, but I've seen serious also having a little bit of fashion. This is serious with zero fashion. There's no fashion here. Um, and in my opinion, because some people will say actually the suits are like super well tailored, and it's like okay, I don't know anything about that, so yeah, thank you, Stephanie. Love the passion. Yes, like I said, I have no authority here. I don't know anything about fashion. Um, I think I know a little bit of design. It's a little bit of what I studied, but I don't know anything about fashion or magazine covers or anything like that. But I do like it. I do like talking about this still. Okay, I can't with this. Next, we have the icon BTS Goes On Global Edition. I'm going to give this a. I'm going to give this a one. BTS looks beautiful. BTS looks beautiful. This is giving me nothing. 10? 10? 1,000 people. I can't with you. Classic 90s boy band vibes. Sure, like, listen, I think they are okay. They can look all like during the 90s, all were white. I understand that. It's not even necessarily about the styling. I understand that. It's just like the setting. Like, it's so boring. Like, I don't know. It's not my favorite. The D icon, once again, I don't like the font of and the design of the logo, the icon. I just don't like it. That's number one. Number two, they use like white, and the background you can barely see it. They seem to be blending into the wall. Yes, there's no shadows at all, and I guess they're not going for shadows because this is like a white concept, like all white concept. Um, beige and white black, yes. Like it's not my favorite. Um, sorry, they are gorgeous, and for me, that is the whole cover. Nothing to pull any attention from them. That is totally fine. Like I said, it's totally fine because it's just me that I like talking about the design of things as well. Aside from the models, in this case, BTS. BTS are beautiful. They're always going to look like a 10 out of 10. Like, look at their faces. Actually, concentrate on their faces. They are all like so, so beautiful. I just don't like the design of the actual magazine. Like, it took me a long time to even notice that here it says BTS Go Song because it's in white and they are wearing white and you can barely see it. And also, BTS Goes On has such a weird font. I don't love it. I feel like BTS Goes On in that font doesn't fit the logo. I don't like the logo and I don't like the background. And I'm going to give it a one. To the design. To the design. The problem is they get lost with with a white background. Yes. Yes. It gives Life Goes On vibes. I feel like they were going for that because the title is The Icon BTS Goes On. So, first of all, I don't like that title, like BTS Goes On. It's okay, I guess. I don't love it. Um, I just don't like this design. And they are not even centered. Because you see here, J Hope is like almost touching with his knee one side of the magazine. You cannot see his full knee. And then on the other side, Jin, there's like this huge space here and it looks decenter and I just don't like it. One, I'm sorry. It's just about the design. It's just about the design. I'm so sorry. I think this depends on our personal likes 1000% because I feel like I understand why some people would like it. It's just not my personal preference. Now that I'm looking at it more, maybe I'm being too harsh. I'm going to give it a 2. I'm going to give it a 2. I'm changing my mind. I'm going to give it a 2. It's not that bad. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, next we have Billboard BTS limited edition box set August 2021 issue. I love the way they play with colors here. Every single one of them has an interesting background except for Jungkook, but even then, I think it is interesting because it looks like he is not even on a white background. This looks like the sky. So I love this. I love all of these. I especially love Jin's. That pink background is stunning. And just all of their clothes, like the styling is amazing here. They all have amazing, amazing outfits. That magazine, War Flashbacks. It's colorful and pretty. Yes, I love colorful and pretty like this. Um, I also love Yoongi's, and I love the choice of beautiful colors for each of these magazine covers. Now, the group cover, I would say, is probably my favorite one. Um, like all of them on the grass, and I don't know, it's just pretty. It's beautiful. It's creative. So many colors, and I like the way the colors fit. The image. Girl, I can even remember how obsessed I was with Jungkook's sweater pic. Yes, because like I said, I usually don't like when it's just a white background, but this doesn't seem like it's a white background. It seems like it's the sky. Like he's looking down and you're looking up and he's looking at you. So behind him is the sky. So I do love this. I love all of these. I would my score. I would give this overall concept magazine covers I'll probably give this. Mm, I would probably give this overall concept a 9. I would give this a 9 because I still feel like this is a 10. This is a 10. This is a 9. This is pretty good, but it's not a 10 to me. Next, we have Rolling Stone USA magazine cover, June 2021. It's very very simple, but I think it is still interesting. This is not boring to me. Sometimes it's just simple and boring. This is not giving me boring. This is giving me interesting. Now, the group cover is one of my all-time favorites. I remember when I first became an army in 2019. So this one was in 2021. So it was pretty close when I was, I guess, a baby army, not so baby army, but it was one of my favorite pictures. I like the idea of they are on a door frame. Is it like a door frame? I think it is. And the door frame is the actual magazine frame. So they are all surprised, they're all different. And the door is giving like there's the background is dark. I like it. I like it. The group picture specifically so much. That one is my favorite. Now the other ones, like I said, it's not that I hate minimalistic. I prefer maximalist. But I do like minimalistic when it's like this. It's not giving me boring, you know? It's not just black and white boring and just white background. No, like all of this has some texture, has some background, and I like the simple colors. They are very simple, but I like them. I don't know. I would give this overall a 9. A 9. Their expressions make up for the plain background, definitely. Um, and sometimes that is part of the direction as well. So I like it. I like it. So I'll give it a 9. Next, we have Time 2020 Entertainer of the Year issue. Um, this does seem like a movie poster. What's it called? Like there are those 4 magicians and they like do crazy. What's Now You See Me? Is that the movie? And this looks like that. This reminds me of that movie poster. I love the shadows. I love the shadows. And I love the positions, like the way they put them there. I think it's beautiful. The shadows I like. Yes, definitely the shadows is my favorite part of this one. It's kind of haunting, which is cool. Like, who are these guys? Yes, yes. That's why it reminds me of that movie poster, I believe. Ocean 11 vibes. Yes, 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 yes. This is why, like, mm, that type of movie poster, those vibes. This picture is giving me those vibes with the shadows, very haunting. Their styling got some hate for this cover. I see it. I don't love the styling. I don't love the suits. Jin has like a big oversized suit compared to, let's say, Jimin, who has like a fitted suit. The same with J-Hope, like a fitted suit. So I don't really know. I don't know much about fashion, but I do see that the suits are a little like, okay. But I love the composition of this picture. Super villain aura. Yes. I guess because of the styling, I'm not going to give it a 10. I will probably give it I'll probably give it an 8. What do you say? Jeans shoes? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why Jin's suit is so big. And his shoes as well. Like they're so I don't know. 8, 10, 9, 8, 8. 8 sounds good. Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8. 7.5. 8 is fair. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely giving it an 8 then. Next, we have Esquire Magazine Winter 2020-21 issue. I like this styling. It's just a lot. This is a lot, Rob. Do you guys see the that meme? This is a lot. I love the way they are walking down this pathway. Pathway, is that the hallway? I don't know. Um but I feel like this could have been way better. I don't know. J-Hope is like in a weird position over here. Um Aura. Yeah, there is like their, what's it called? Their attitude is very cool here. I'm not sure about all of the letters all over the place and this huge BTS go on the record about all of it. And then Yoongi is a little like, let me see if I can. Actually, I can't. Mm, here. Yoongi is a little like in a weird position. He's not like, I don't know, like J Hope is almost out of frame, and then Yoongi is a little like, So I feel like this could have been better. World domination wasn't our plan though. That's so cool. Yes, it is. They squeezed in my boy Hobie. Yes. Women is giving a slay. Yes, I think especially the three in the middle, so Taeyeon, Jimin, and Namjoon, they look like they belong to this picture. Jungkook also, but the rest look a little weird, especially Yoongi and J-Hope. How can they cut J-Hope's arm? Like, I don't know. So I love the idea of this. I love, like you say, like the aura. But I'm going to say I like the idea. The idea is a 10 of the concept. But I'm going to give this an 8. 2. I am team boring. Jungkook looks sleepy. It's a 9 for me. 7, 9. Yeah, so I'm going to give it an 8. 2 is criminal. Yes, like this is not a 2. Come on. Yeah, so very different opinions. Some people are saying 9, some other people are saying 5 or 4. So it really depends, I think. I do see that it's a lot. It's a lot. So we have this little line here, exclusive inside the prison break that shocked the nation. Okay. And then Esquire. And then these little words here that I cannot even read, and then world domination was our plan, and then BTS huge here, and then go on the record about all of it. So you can have a lot of text, but you need to know how to place it. And I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to give it an 8. Terrible letters, unbalanced. 8. It's just that I like the idea. So probably a 7, but some people like it a lot. So sometimes I'm influenced by other people and I panic. But I like the idea the way they're walking down like this path. Okay. Next we have Wall Street Journal, I believe. WSJ Magazine 2020 Innovators issue November 2020. I like it. I wish it was a tiny bit zoomed in. Just a tiny bit zoomed in. Um I don't know about this one. 6. So here's the thing. Sometimes, like my sister says, she likes the classical suits like this. Just a white shirt, dress shirt, and then just black pants, black tie. Classic, classic. Um, and I do like that as well. I'm not sure of this side, like this window over there. If all of the background was from this, background from this thing right here, this wooden wood thing, I think it would match a little bit better. I'm not sure about the window. Um, and I guess this is a big camera, like an old camera. Boring. Yeah, it is. I kind of see it. This is a weird one. This is a weird one. There's a storytelling in this. I love it. J Hope is in an awkward pose. They should have changed that. J Hope. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Like he's trying to lean in with the rest. Mm, I'm going to give this like a 7 because I understand some people really don't like this one. Some other people love this one. I don't have a strong opinion on this one. I don't love it, but I don't dislike it. It's not giving some other pictures just give me a bad vibe. I don't know, like it give me like they make me uncomfortable. This one doesn't make me uncomfortable. It's just like okay, like I see the vision. It's just a not it's not speaking to me. It's not speaking to me. So yeah, probably like a 7. Next, we have Rolling Stone India, a special collector's edition, November 2020. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I I may not these may not be my favorite colors, but I love the composition of this with the two pianos here, two pianos, and then these speakers, and this right here, and so many things on the table. Camera angle is something new, right? Yes, so it's different. They're all looking up, and I don't know, it's exciting. This is the photo shoot of B. Yes, you can tell by the way their outfits from their outfits. The photo is so cool, but the font is not it. Yes, I was getting to that. I like the idea of the picture. I feel like they're all it's an interesting picture. It's different from the rest of them. Um but yeah, the font is not my favorite. It's the most simple font like you can find on any like on PowerPoint and Word. Like it's such a weird font. Not weird, but common, boring, simple. Like you use this font to write your papers. Like this is not what it's supposed to be. So yeah, I don't love the font, but I like the idea the actual picture. So overall, I would give this one like a 9 because it is true that I don't like the font and I don't like this blue. I don't like this blue with the red in Rolling Stone. I don't know. I don't like it. But it's not horrible. I still see the cover. I still see the picture. So I would give this I like the instruments. Yes, I like the instruments too. So I'm going to give this an 8. I'm going to give this an 8. Very 90s font. Yes. Very 90s font. It's okay. So it's not distracting. So they are the central theme, not the font. Exactly. Exactly. That is why I'm saying that the picture is what speaks to me. And then I don't like the font, but the picture is in the middle and like very, very loud. So I'm going to give it an 8. Next, we have Bogue Japan August 2020 issue. So this one, for some reason, I couldn't find the picture with the actual letters and everything, but it is, or it used to be, a magazine that they sold. And I love the styling on this one. They all match. I love their clothes. I love, yeah, their hairstyles, their styling. It's pretty cool. But I cannot compare it to anything else because there's no font and the background is white. So, okay. Um, pretty simple. There's nothing much to talk about this one here. They do look beautiful, and I do love the styling. So I would give this like a 7, just because I don't have anything to work with. I don't have the font. I don't have the background. There's no background. It's just white. And yeah, they do look cool. They do look good though. Next we have GQ Japan magazine October 2020 issue. I love the styling for this one. I love these suits. They are classical, like classic suits, but also like I don't know, like it's giving me some personality, some personality. Um, and the background is just one color, but at least they're making like giving it so they're making it dynamic with all of the words. And like I said, you can have a lot of text on your magazine cover, but you have to do it this way. Very artistic, very the picture is still big. You just like the framing. I actually like the framing. I don't know why. I do like the framing. And the styling here feels very mature but not boring. Yes. So again, it's not balanced. I kind of like that it's not like the actual picture is balanced, but I guess it's not balanced when you put the frame, the L frame. Um, I like it though. I like that it's a little. I like the white frame here. I like it. I want Jacob to be in frame. Mm, yeah, you're right. You're right. But I do like it. It's speaking to me. The right letters are great. Yes, I like it. I don't know. I do like the sepia tone, sepia photo. I think that is what I like about this one. Bora, where did you get the picture from? I want it on HD. Um, just type GQ Japan magazine October 2020 issue, just like it's on the screen, and then usually go to Amazon or eBay. They usually have like the official pictures in high quality. I do like this one, guys. I do like this one. I'm going to say 8. I'm going to say 8. Okay. Time for Kids January 2020 issue. No. No. Um no. This is like a no. This is like this is like a 1. Big no. This one should be illegal. So they do this with some pictures. They just BTS is just performing for something like whatever, and then they work on a magazine cover and they pay for the picture and everything. So that's what they did with this one, because these outfits are from Jingle Ball. I Heart Jingle Ball 20. This is 2019, I believe. This is camp. Come on. No, this is not. I mean, I kind of see it because it's time for kids. It's time for kids. Um, so Times Magazine, but for kids. It says the BTS effect. South Korean pop stars are inspiring fans around the world to support good causes. So that's cute. That's cute, and I like the logo. Time for kids. I just don't like it. Namjoon wedding picture. Yes, this is the moment. This is the moment. The iconic moment of Namjoon's wedding picture. Yeah, I'm going to give this like a 1. This is just a random picture. Like BTS is just about to perform a Jingle Ball, and they just took a picture and said, This is Time for Kids magazine cover. -1. That is too much. I'm going to say 1. And also, I don't know what it is with Time magazine and their red border. I guess it's okay. It's okay. This is boring for kids too. Yes, so for kids, it's supposed to be like more colorful, more fun things. Like, I don't know. I like it. It's okay. I particularly don't like it. Jungkook's hair gets lost too. Yeah, I guess a tiny bit. Yeah. And also red for the background. They could have changed it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have Paper Magazine Break the Internet BTS. This was a collaboration with um what's the name? What's the name of these colors, animations, designer? What was the name? Can somebody tell me please? Or I forgot. Lisa Frank. Yes. So this is like a particular style. And I remember when this came out, some people don't know who Lisa Frank is or what her designs are. Like, I believe, at least in my country, like she used to have like a lot of stickers. I remember having like notebooks and stickers with these designs, very colorful designs. Like this is a collaboration between BTS and Lisa Frank. And yeah, that is basically the idea. I personally like it. I think it's very creative. I understand that at first glance, if you don't know who Lisa Frank is or what she does, it's a little like, wait, what is this? Why is it so childish? And it's like, you just don't understand. It's all about nostalgia. It's all about nostalgia. It looks like a fan edit. It kind of does, but I guess that's also what they were going for. Um, but yeah, this is about nostalgia. This is like a classic Lisa Frank design. So I do like it. And BTS looks beautiful. The styling is very simple. And I understand why they did um, simple designing, like simple colors, like baby blue, baby pink, baby purple. Like that's all they did. And white, some white. So it's very simple because they're going to have like a lot of colors with the actual designs from Lisa Frank. So the boys look great. I think they were going for that because they were going for that because the designs around them, they're already like so colorful. So they were going a little bit more simple with them. Um is the cheesy 90s? Yes. Um I would probably give this like an 8. 7 for nostalgia, 10 out of 10 no notes. If they were too rainbow, they would blend in. I just I don't know. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. To kids, this is cute and just fun. Okay. 1,000 out of 10. Don't joke. Yes, I mean some people really like Lisa Frank's designs. Like it's all about nostalgia. So and I do like the design overall. So I think it's fun. Next we have BTS exclusive inside the secretive world of K-pop. Entertainment Weekly. This is so bad. This is so bad. Just BTS is not even wearing anything special. This is just like a regular picture that they had and they paid for. And they said, we're going to have like BTS on Entertainment Weekly cover. And like, this is not even like a this is not even like a photo shoot. And it's like, okay, so you have this picture and you use this blue background with all of these texts. And I understand like that is what Entertainment Weekly is. It's all about like different articles and stuff like that. Um, it's not the worst. It's not the worst though. So I would probably give it like a 4. The font is terrible too. I mean, there are so many fonts because these are these type of magazines that have like so many different type of letters, like fonts and phrases, and do this and do that, and like, what does it even say? The boys are back in town with a new album. Your first look inside the K-pop superstars. Seoul Recording Studio. A stage preview. What does it say? Cross over to page 28 for a scoop on the Twilight Zone reboot. It's too much. It's too much. But Cashier magazine, early 2000s boy band vibes. No. Yeah, I think so. It's giving American. It is. It is. It is giving American. But I guess that's what they were going for. So I guess I would give it like a 4. They are not boys. I strongly dislike this. Yeah, the boys are back in town with a new album. Yeah, it's okay. Mm, too American. I just can't with that comment. Too American. Okay. Next, we have Time Magazine Asia Edition, October 2018 issue. Next Generation Leaders Time Magazine. I love this one. I remember when I first became an army, this magazine was already out, and I was very like obsessed with this magazine picture. With this magazine cover. I love the angle of the camera. Like, it is different, it is interesting. And I like the title, the way that it is there, Next Generation Leaders. Now, I'm going to say something. I've seen other magazine covers of Next Generation Leaders that go like a little bit like cooler, I guess. But this one is pretty cool as well. However, for that reason, I feel like Time has done better with other artists for Next Generation Leaders covers. So I would probably give it like a 9.5 instead of a 10. About the styling, I do love the styling. Very simple, simple colors, like simple suits, but it's okay. I like it. Serve, serve, serve. Kind of corporate, but interesting. Yes. So it is not giving 1000% corporate, because for corporate, they would be just like standing there and just like being professional. Here, they are not professional. They look like next generation leaders. Okay, so next we have Billboard BTS limited edition box set, February 2018 issue. Um, how do I feel about this one? So the first three, so Namjoon, Jin, and Yoongi, have this floral background. Then J-Hope, Jimin, Taeyeon, and Jungkook have this other background, like with a door. For the group picture, I feel like it's amazing. I like the way they put Billboard like on one side and then they put BTS there. I love the group cover. The solo pictures, I'm not so sure, because usually I like when they have like not just the regular black background or white background. They have like something here. They have like a door and flowers. I'm just not so sure if I love these. Group photo 10. Yes. I think I would also give it a 10 to the group photo. But the solo pictures, the solo covers, I'm not so sure about them. I don't know what to think about them. They look kind of lifeless. Not BTS. BTS looks amazing. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like it takes away attention rather than give them, you know what I mean? I think they look nice. Maybe because the members look a little plain in there. Yes, I feel like maybe it's the colors they chose or their makeup, or I'm not so sure. too much, but not in a good way. Yeah. Something feels off. Yes, something feels off. I don't know what it is. I would probably give this overall project. The group picture to me is a 10. I love the black and white there. I think it works. But photo shoot, the overall photo shoot, I would say, I don't know. I think the theme is lost connection of background to the styling. Yeah, it's not too cohesive. Yeah, it feels like they just, you know what it feels like? It feels like there was no artistic director here. They just said, these are pretty guys, and this is like a, a different background. So I'm just going to put them there. So pose and do whatever. And it's like, where's the artistic direction? Where's the lighting, the contrast, the shadows? There's nothing here. It's like plain, like you said. No direction. So I'm going to probably give it like a 7 because it's not horrible. Um, and the group picture, it is beautiful. But yeah, the solo pictures are just a little, yeah, plain in my opinion. So a 7 overall. And 2 photographers. Yeah. Okay. Next we have Ceci Magazine, March 2016 issue. This looks like a family picture, like a picture that you would take for any family. Like this is just like a family picture when they say let's all wear white and take a family picture, and that's it. Like there's nothing else here. Also, this window, I'm not so sure about this window. It's giving me Airbnb. Like this white door in front of the window or background, I guess. I'm not so sure. RM and Suga so cute pose. Yes, they do look cute. And also, this is a collaboration with a perfume. I believe they are posing there with a perfume, as you can see. It is a collaboration. I checked it out. And yeah, they did this magazine cover because of that. But yeah, it also is like a little off because look at Taeyong, for example. He's like showing off the perfume, and he's like, but it's kind of like weird though. And a commercial, yeah, yeah, it is a commercial. This is an ad, basically. It is a magazine cover, but it is a magazine cover done as an ad for an ad. 7 because they look so cute. Yeah, I would probably give this magazine cover like a 6. The socks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're right. The socks. And I keep finding the perfume. So here's one, here's two, here's three, and here's another one, like next to Jimin. Yeah, so 6. This is, I can't. Says Magazine, February 2015 issue. Now, who styled this? I just need to have a little talk. What do you do to Yoongi? What what do you do to Yoongi's hair? What do you do to Namjoon's hair? What did you do to Jin's hair? What is Taeyeon wearing? What is that white thing Taeyeon's wearing? Why is Taeyeon and Jimin? Why do Taeyeon and Jimin have like those backpacks? What is who gave J-Hope that hat? Jin looks so good. What do you mean? Jin looks good. It's just that his hair looks like from an old grandma. Look at Jin's hair. That is a grandma's hair. And I'm sorry. I hate the styling for this. What are these clothes? I hate these. The stylist was probably fired. Who did this? And once again, what is with Yoongi's hair? What is with Yoongi's hair? And I hate the hat. Bora, skip it. I can't. 1 million out of 10. Come on. They all have backpacks. Yes, they all have backpacks. And I just don't understand them. Now, I believe for what I've seen online, this is the actual magazine cover. But here's another picture from the inside of the magazine. Are you ready? It's the same, by the way. It's the same photo shoot. Now, what is this? Who did this? Who did this? Why? What are these backpacks, guys? What is Yoongi doing? What is Yoongi doing? What is happening? Why? Taeyong is wearing the backpack on his back, and then he has the little the this thing. I just can't. I can't with this. Why is jeans hat two different colors? Jeans hot? What is that? What is my bro hobby doing? Yeah, you're right. I just can't with Yoongi's hair. Who did that? And also Jimin. Who did that? Who is the stylist? Who is the stylist? 10 million out of 10. Stop it. Young Lee, I don't know what you're saying. Bag ad. I understand that this is a bag ad. Probably I couldn't find information about that. But if this is a bag ad, which it looks like it, there are ways to do cool bag ads. This is not one of them. I don't know what this is. And once again, this is not a cover. This is just like on the inside of the magazine, I believe. Very camp. Stop it. This one is the actual cover, I believe. And I just can't. I can't with this. BTS digital proof footprint is crazy. Yes, it is. Tay did not consent to this. This is so bad that it's actually turning good. You know what? I keep looking at it and I'm like, it's going all around and then it goes back to good, I believe. We do not need to rate it. Thank you. I would actually give it like a 2 or 3. I don't know. One. So that is all I have for today, guys. That is all I have for today. There's nothing else that you can see there. So yeah, one of my all-time favorites has to be definitely this one. This one. Lala Kim, thank you so much. Bora, thanks so much for all the work you do, the conversations and the laughs. Lala. That is so nice, Lala. Thank you so, so much. And I am trying. I am trying, so thank you so much. Before I go, I want everyone to know that so today is Wednesday. So Friday, unfortunately, I would not be able to be here on stream. So instead, I'm going to do Friday stream tomorrow, Thursday. So once again, Friday stream, um, I will not be able to be here. Instead, I'm going to stream tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow at 6, as if it's a Friday, because I will not be able to be here on Friday. So tomorrow, 2 streams in a row, yes. And tomorrow I'm going to be here with my sister as any other Friday stream. So see you tomorrow, Thursday at 6 with my sister, Borasis. So yeah, I think I have a very fun topic for tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully you can join, and thank you all. This is my favorite magazine cover. So leave in the comments which one is your favorite magazine cover. From BTS, obviously. We only care about BTS. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm so ready for Jin's music video. And yeah, see you guys all tomorrow at 6. Bye, guys. Thank you.